Hello and good morning. Today we're on the Lifan KPV 150. This is my wife's scooter. And this is kind of a bittersweet day, but we'll talk about that after we get the oil changed. Let's go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to just change the oil. Drop the old oil. I'm going to kind of run a magnet through it to make sure there's no metal in it or anything like that. Clean that little screen off a little bit. And then I'm going to refill it with clean oil. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, I've got a glass pan here I like to use now. I just kind of started using this. And that way I can kind of see what the oil looks like. And it's nice and clean, so we'll be able to run a magnet through it to see if we got anything in it. And I have warmed the scooter up. I got the oil warm, so it should come out pretty good. And I usually dump the oil when it's on its side stand, and whenever I fill it and check it, I put it on the center stand. We'll go ahead and clean this stuff up. Screen looks really good. I don't see anything on the screen. See if you guys can see anything. Nothing but oil. All right, before I clean that screen, I'm going to go ahead and run this magnet in the oil to see if there's any metal in it. Run it on the bottom and make sure you get the bottom really good. And then we'll look at it. Try to bring it over here where you can see it. I don't see any metal in it. Looks like it's good and clean. I'm going to run it inside of this opening in here where this screen sits. See if I get anything in there. Nope, that looks clean as well. So I'm going to take the spring, clean that off. Now this tapered end goes down inside of the cap like that. You can't hardly mess that up because you won't be able to get that screen in this end. That screen will only fit in this end, but it goes together like that. Then I'll just take the screen, and I'll clean it up really good. Now I'm going to set this aside, let it dry. As you can see, it's good and clean. Then I'll take me a rag and I'll stick it in here and kind of clean this area in here. We want it good and clean. Okay, when you go to put this back in, we'll move this forward, kind of get it out of our way. Want to put the screen in it like that. It's always easier if you put it in with a socket on it like this. Just kind of guide everything in there and make sure that that O-ring on this cap has still got oil on it. And we'll snug it down. That's good enough. And we'll kind of wipe everything off. Make sure it's good and clean. Okay, then we'll put it on the center stand. Fold up the side stand. All right, now we're ready to fill it up with oil. It's kind of a tough spot to get to. If you guys don't have a pair of these Icon adjustable long nose pliers, you ought to get a pair. These things are awesome. I love them. I got mine on sale. I think I got it for 30% off on one of those days. Okay, now we'll wipe our dipstick off. Now, according to the book, we want a nice clean funnel. This is what I'm putting in it. It's Valvoline, motor oil, motorcycle oil, 10W40. According to the book, it holds 0.9 liter, which is 30.5 or so ounces. So in other words, we're going to be left with just a little bit. Probably close to 2 ounces left in this container. It doesn't hold a lot. That's one reason why you need to keep up on your oil changes, especially on a little engine like this, is because it doesn't hold a lot of oil. Contaminants gets in it. You don't have as much oil for the contaminants to hide, and it can break down quicker because you don't have as much oil in it. So you need to keep up on your oil changes. Make sure you do them on a regular basis. Looks like I've got probably about 4 ounces in there. That looks pretty close to 2. So I'm going to take that out. And we're going to screw this in. And then we're going to start the scooter up and let it run for 3 to 5 minutes. You gotta hit a brake lever before you start it. Alright, I'm going to let it run for 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm going to come back whenever it's done, and then we'll shut it off and check the oil. Okay, I emptied my pan out into an approved container and got it cleaned up. And I've got the engine off. It's been sitting for about 3 to 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and take the dipstick out. And we'll just set it in the opening and just let it rest on the threads. Don't screw it in. And we'll see where it's at. Looks like it's all the way up. Looks like it's all the way up into here. So this must be full. I guess this is the low mark down here, and this is the upper mark up in here. So as long as it's from here to here, I would say that it's probably good. Let's see, check it again. It's hard to really see because the oil's so clean. But yeah, it's all the way up to about that second line right there. So it's full. This engine only has 900 miles on it. And the oil is staying really clean in it, which it probably should. I'm just going to go ahead and snug it just a little bit with these pliers. Clean that off. Alright, we're done with the oil change. Now at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that this is kind of a bittersweet video. And the reason for that is I'm selling the scooter. I talked it over with my wife, and she doesn't really want to ride. It kind of scares her to ride. I guess she's getting older and just doesn't want to. That's the main point. So I love to shift when I ride. This is a wonderful, wonderful scooter. I would highly recommend this scooter. It's a great bike, fantastic fuel economy, fun to ride. Myself, the main reason I ride motorcycles is because I like to shift. I'm not an automatic kind of guy. Matter of fact, I test drove a Honda that had a DCT, dual clutch transmission, which is basically an automatic transmission. I hated it. I like to shift, you know, I just like to shift. So this really wouldn't be for me. I want to sell it to somebody who is really going to appreciate it, be able to use it the way it's supposed to be used, and enjoy it. I know it's going to be a perfect scooter for somebody. I've kept up on the maintenance. Everything's really good on it. It only has 900 miles. So I had a guy contact me, and he's coming today, and he's interested in it. I don't know if he's going to buy it or not, but if he does, then he can rest assured that this is a good scooter. I don't want him to worry about it. I'm giving him probably too good of a deal on it. I bought it for my wife about a year ago, I think, something like that, maybe a little bit longer. I lose track of time. I'm getting older. But the time that we've had it, we've enjoyed it. We've taken it to the lake. It's been fun. We've putted around town, at least I have, a little bit, done some videos. But this is probably going to be the last video on the scooter, unfortunately. I tried to cover as much as I could on a new scooter. You know, you can't really do a whole lot. I did a lot more than what probably most people would on a brand new bike, because I took the front forks off and changed the oil, and you know, I did do a valve adjustment, and I did just check it here again recently, and the exhaust valve was a little bit tight, and I loosened that up. But the exhaust, the intake and exhaust valves are spot on now. Got fresh oil changed. The final drive oil was changed. The coolant's good. Everything's fantastic. Everything works on it. So it's been a great scooter. So if you're interested in buying one of these, I'd give it a great big thumbs up, and it has my approval. Contact Venom Motorsports if you want to get one. It comes in like 4 different colors. But hopefully I've done enough videos. If you don't know a whole lot about working on these, and maybe it might have helped you. I have another video, I don't know which one I'm going to put out first, that I did on this scooter. I'm kind of holding it back. It's on the drive belt cleaning and all that, and checking it. And I did get part numbers for you guys, stuff like that. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Appreciate you coming along and watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and leave me a comment. All right, talk to you later.